Well, hello there once again and welcome to the FIVB World Tour, where this week we are indoors in The Hague. Well, hello there once again. My name is Louis Lett and I'll be with you throughout the Final Fours today and the medal matches, where the first semi-final here in The Hague is between two Russian teams who know each other very, very well. Konstantin Semenov and Vyacheslav Krasilnikov used to be a pairing, and they had an illustrious career together as a runner-up in the European Championships and a 4th place in the Olympic Games in 2016. Now they have gone their separate ways, and they are two very strong teams. Oleg Stoyanovskiy, the young Russian blocker, now playing with Vyacheslav Krasilnikov, where, on the other hand, Konstantin Semenov has teamed up with his own young partner in that man there, Leshukov. And after a slow start on the World Tour last year, they really did come good at the end. A 2nd place here in The Hague in the European Championships just 6 months ago. But post that, they've won a 4-star as well in China. This team right here, Krasilnikov and Stoyanovskiy, were put together at the end of the 2018 season. Krasilnikov in your picture, previously playing with the indoor player Nikita Liamin. That team has been ditched, and the Russian volleyballing gods have partnered Krasilnikov with Oleg Stoyanovskiy, who's a former Olympic champion at youth level. As we meet the referees for this one, Martin Karner from Austria on the stand. And his backup on the sand, Rui Jorge Carvalho from Portugal. We've heard enough about the players. It's time to meet our first semi-finalists. First out, Vyacheslav Krasilnikov, 27 years old nowadays. A first 3 times on the FIVB World Tour. And his partner at 2 meters 5 centimeters, 6'9", Oleg Stoyanovskiy, who won in Xiamen on the World Tour last year at a 4-star event. First out for the team in green is Leshukov, who's an experienced player now at 23, 1m85, and his partner, the tallest player on the court right now and potentially still in the competition, Konstantin Semenov, 85 tournaments, a gold medalist 4 times on the FIVB World Tour. 6'11", plays on the right side, stays super high, and he's super effective. Where once upon a time, it was Semenov and Krasilnikov. Now it's Semenov versus Krasilnikov. Oleg Stoyanovskiy, Vyacheslav Krasilnikov playing just their 3rd event together. Stoyanovskiy's 10th Final Four at just 22 years old. That's exactly how this team tried to play. Get the ball on the net as early as possible and let the big unit of Stoyanovskiy do damage. The battle between Semenov and Stoyanovskiy will be exhilarating. Semenov the target, out of system, stays close to Leshukov, then he just goes with the cut shot over the top of the block. These players, absolute skyscrapers out here. And from the heights of Semenov, it's easy to score. Semenov serves and then makes the approach into block, and it's a massive start from Semenov on his former partner, dropping into the seam pretty late. The seam is the center of the court with his hands and making the block. Semenov doing the same again. Krasilnikov and Semenov going after each other early on in this one. Maybe a battle of the ego between the former partners. Leshukov running the quick play and then chipping high angle. Speeding the game up at every opportunity. Once again, Semenov making reads in the block. His timing has been good. Stoyanovskiy at 2 meters 5. Backpedaling in the sand, not the easiest thing to do. The winner of this game will play the winner of the home heroes in Alexander Brouwer and Robert Musen, who are up against Julius Toll and Clemens Wickler from Germany. Stoyanovskiy gets his own back on Semenov. The physicality in this game, relentlessly good. Brouwer Musen playing in their 22nd Final Four together. The German team, well, just in their 4th. The winner of that game will be playing Russia, but which team? Who knows? Semenov the target, stays pretty close to Leshukov. He's playing a much higher game, but Stoyanovskiy with 2 monumental blocks early on in this game. Phenomenal starts from Stoyanovskiy. 7 years the junior of Semenov, so far has him in his pocket. Leshukov now shut down as well. And for a big man, Oleg Stoyanovskiy's vision and timing is sublime, and it's so good that a timeout has been called from Semenov and Leshukov. Advantage. Krasilnikov and Stoyanovskiy. Let's have a look at the timeouts.
Ну, это начинается на речи, а потом уже... Белое совершенно больше, чем остальные.
Russia are yet to win an Olympic gold medal in beach volleyball, or an Olympic medal at all. Semenov and Krasilnikov came closest to that in 2016, losing out to Brouwer Musen, who are also in this Final Four. Leshukov faces cross-court, whips to the line. would feel on the Olympic stage that in both teams, Russia really have a chance come Tokyo 2020 to medal. Stoyanovskiy the target, hitting from way downtown. 2 meters off the net. Still manages to just dictate that one to the corner. Stoyanovskiy leading the charge for this team early on. But Semenov stays smooth and hits the sharp angle so well, which, yes, does help from this height. Undefendable stuff so far from the big guys. Stoyanovskiy now on 2 from the right side. Is there anything this young player can't do? It's difficult on the right side to track that ball in and play on 2. Frightening from the big man from Russia. Change of ends, 8-6. Leshukov with quite the fiery serve to the outside of Stoyanovskiy. And for the first time, we just see Oleg Stoyanovskiy falter. Twice in a row, a missed serve, and that ball just getting caught inside. The float serving again, showing to be problematic in the indoor arena. Many comments from lots of players suggesting that the ball is moving around a lot. And it's very difficult to get the passing platform on the ball. That's very good from Krasilnikov. Holds his arms out for days. Oversetting from Semenov. It's an early birthday present for Stoyanovskiy, who doesn't need to be asked twice to feast through that one. Leshukov at full stretch as well. Semenov from the right side. Krasilnikov makes a great read, stays very still, shifts his weight to the right-hand side. Can't quite get underneath it. Semenov loves hitting back across his body. Struggles a little bit more to the line. Krasilnikov and Semenov won 1 gold, 3 silvers, and 1 bronze in 9 Final Fours together. Stoyanovskiy, though. Again, he tracks the ball on 2. Semenov has to serve and then run into block. The challenge on Semenov is that can he get in quick enough to stop Stoyanovskiy? Absolutely not at the moment. He knows Stoyanovskiy is going to hit angle, but he can't stop him. Great reply from Semenov. This game is giving us a bit of everything. Stoyanovskiy and Krasilnikov came past the world's best team at the moment in Andy Mold and Christian Solom. It was an under-par performance from the Norwegians, really, with Mold rumoured to be struggling with an illness. Semenov and Leshukov beat the very impressive Polish pairing of Kantor Loziak in the quarters. But there's not much between them in this one. Semenov from the right side. And in the two Russian blockers, we really do have a sign of the future. The heights that this game is going to, unbelievable. Semenov going over the top of Stoyanovskiy. Stoyanovskiy's 2 meters 5 centimeters, and Stoyanovskiy knows that if he swings up on the ball and he stays deep with his swings, he will be difficult to stop. Same tactic used by both sides, using the 2-ball when the opponent's blocker is serving. You can see Stoyanovskiy rushed. Beach volleyball is a game of speed, distance, and angles. And also time is crucial. Krasilnikov now dynamic and powerful, but this time his former partner knows everything about him. Is a monster block from Semenov. Again dropping into the seam, he's taking the line. Maybe that one hurt him just a little bit. Krasilnikov now on the back set, trying to move Semenov around, and it works. Variation of sets used purely to move the blocker around. Chiseled from Krasilnikov. It's difficult to move and be aggressive at the net with a very good line. Semenov rips again through the seam. Not much has come to the line from Konstantin Semenov, but again, at 2 meters 10, doesn't matter so much. 1 point game. Change of ends. Fascinating first set between dynamic, aggressive left side defenders and huge right side blockers. Stoyanovskiy with a high toss jump serve that just fizzes to the right hand side of Semenov. Second blast from the baseline. The height on the pass gives Stoyanovskiy time to get in and establish himself, but the chop back on the angle from Leshukov is strong. A battle of giants here. Krasilnikov, high and smooth. Semenov just sitting a little bit inside on the block. He knows Krasilnikov loves to hit angle. He leaves the line open. Krasilnikov does damage. 1 point lead now for the team in red. Knuckle angle from Semenov. And although so much is coming cross-court, there's a variation about it. There's a hammer to the seam, a sharp angle, and a knuckle on the cut shot as well. Smart from Krasilnikov. Leshukov sits around on the sharp angle, trying to take the sharp one away from Krasilnikov. He sees that, you can see it at the bottom of the jump. And then just chips short line over his former partner. Krasilnikov has started to utilize the block of Semenov with more prowess, but more just being so smart, going over the top, going off the hands. And Semenov starts to feel the heat. He just cannot afford to miss swings at this stage of the set. A 2-point lead in the final stages. And an overpass. Stoyanovskiy brings up set point for the Russian team in red. 2 sloppy plays in a row has cost Semenov and Leshukov dearly. Semenov from the right side, hammers angle, it's his favorite swing. A dummy run from Leshukov and a southpaw from Semenov. Trying to kill the point at the earliest possible time. Set point. Great time to use the timeouts from Krasilnikov and Stoyanovskiy. They have 2 opportunities here. These teams have met before in Yangshao, the gold medal match, where Semenov and Leshukov won that day after losing the first set. The odds are against them once again here. But there's a long, long way to go. Set point, Stoyanovskiy the target. On the inside, spiking from the middle, goes over the top of Semenov. Second opportunity, Krasilnikov decides not to swing on 2, but Stoyanovskiy goes high line over Semenov. And there we have it. The number 5 seeds take the first set against their Russian rivals. Cool, calm, and collective from Stoyanovskiy. They have 1 foot in the gold medal match. In just their 3rd event together. Stoyanovskiy, Krasilnikov take the first, 21-18. Some highlights and a quick turnaround as we get going again. Stoyanovskiy, from the height that he can contact the ball, means the ball travels at a great rate of knots towards the service reception, beating Krasilnikov for speed. Back on the inside, from the center, Stoyanovskiy over-rotates and misses. They're trying to keep Stoyanovskiy down the middle because then he has less angles, spiking-wise. The wider he is to the antenna, the more he can hit different angles. That's why Krasilnikov goes with the back set, And he makes an error as well. This is a great reply from Semenov and Leshukov. But sloppy and maybe complacent from their Russian opponents. Stoyanovskiy has a really good look at the court. Just there. Sees Semenov charging towards him, but fades the ball away to the line. Overpassing this time from Semenov. Is getting a little bit sloppy early on in the second. 2 up at the block. They only need 1 though. And in the 6'11" Semenov, backpedaling Leshukov. We have a game on our hands once again. Leshukov serving on the inside of Stoyanovskiy again, who's hitting from the center once again. And once again, he manages to score off the hands of Semenov. Entertaining stuff here in The Hague. Semenov and Leshukov currently ranked 12th in the world rankings, which, if you translate that into the Olympic ranking, would be enough to qualify. Top 15 teams in the world qualify for the Olympic Games in Tokyo. Other berths are available for the host nation. There's 5 through the Continental Cup as well. 2 at the Olympic qualifying event at the end of the season, which will be incredible. And also there's a place for the team that wins the World Championships later on in the year. Stoyanovskiy doing the business again here. Both teams serving the big guys inside, taking away their spiking angles. And we all know Semenov loves to hit angle. Smooth to the line. Still a 2-point game here. And these two teams may have to do a little bit of work with each other when it comes to the Continental Cup. Very similar to the Davis Cup in tennis. 3 rounds, 2 teams per nation, go head-to-head against other nations for their zones. So Europe will qualify a team, Asia, Africa, North America, and South America. Nations are only allowed 2 teams in the Olympic Games, but the Continental Cup for a nation like Russia could just be the route to get a 2nd team in. But Europe is so competitive. Semenov wipes off the block out from Stoyanovskiy. 3 points the difference. Where once upon a time the Continental Cup was tough in the Americas. 2-ball again, working every time. It's a game of angles here. Stoyanovskiy knows exactly the situation. Semenov has to run in and then run across the net. That takes time. The angle of the pass is perfect from Krasilnikov because it sits across the right-hand side of Stoyanovskiy. Takes Semenov out of the game. Not for too long though, that sharp angle. Not for the first time, proving to be dangerous. serving in here is key. An indoor center where the ball moves more. Have to make your serves count. Krasilnikov goes straight after Semenov again from the right side. This time he stays high line. And when he's relaxed and that smooth, he has the sharp one across the court, the high line from the same spot, undefendable. Passing woes from Krasilnikov. Free ball. They're looking for the 2 ball. It's a great read from Krasilnikov. Knows that the body line, that Leshukov is facing on an angle. So he adapts his position so well. Might just see that here. Makes the dig, and then makes the point. Defense, so much about reading the game. The body line is a big component of that, especially on the right side. Leshukov in that previous point, really facing cross-court. Always difficult when the body's facing that way to access the line.
Zie je een mooi moment trouwens om even een applaus te vragen voor alle vrijwilligers, alle mensen die zorgen. Dan wil ik jullie even vragen. Bij het volgende nummer hebben we vooral even de houten tribunes nodig. Ja, u ziet dat op steeds met een hele show zit. We gaan even stand bij klappen. Let op, komt-ie.
Service pressure from Stoyanovskiy again is big. Semenov on the right side looks to go back to the line. But the problem with Stoyanovskiy is he's so big, but everything from Semenov comes back across the body. Stoyanovskiy again. Another absolute whip from the baseline. This time, the back set. Tries to drag the ball to the line. Plead of absolute innocence from Stoyanovskiy. No touch given from the referee. And the lead that Semenov and Leshukov had built up, well, it's gone. We're back all square because Stoyanovskiy, stop it. High toss jump serve. The speed, the accuracy to the right-hand side. Unbelievable. Tried passing that one. Pictures say 1,000 words. The body language of Semenov and Leshukov struggling. Timeout called to try and disrupt the rhythm of Stoyanovskiy. Tosses a little bit inside out. It's a great timeout from Semenov and Leshukov. Leshukov this time with the float serve. Krasilnikov passes well. The approach is made. He's facing angle. And it's a good read from Semenov, who just drops into the inside. knows his former partner well, and when Krasilnikov gets out and his upper body faces the back corner, the probability that he hits cross-court does go up. The height from Semenov again. You just think about the size of athletes nowadays in Semenov, Stoyanovskiy, Andy Mole, who's slightly smaller but so athletic out the sand. Then you still have Allison, Phil Dalhauser, Evandro, Christian Varenhorst. Athletes all pushing 7 feet tall. But the control from Krasilnikov complements Stoyanovskiy. It's a great read, full stretch. Anywhere on the net, Stoyanovskiy will patrol. Speed, this time for the big Semenov, scoring everywhere. Second opportunity, Leshukov from the right side. Squeezes it back to the line. The ball just gets caught inside on Leshukov. His height in the air compromised. Another error. And from such a good position, Semenov and Leshukov are starting to fall apart here. Change of ends, one-way traffic. The team in green capitulating here. Sloppy error after sloppy error from Semenov and Leshukov. And it was such a promising start to this second set, but the body language in the technical timeout told us everything. Stoyanovskiy and Krasilnikov have served well. Stoyanovskiy has used his jump serve and his float serve to great effect. Leshukov chips away angle. Krasilnikov sees it so early, makes the read, hammers line. Multiple times he's gone through the line. It's an inside line that Semenov uses on Krasilnikov. He gives him a little bit of the line on purpose. Krasilnikov takes it. points needed. There's one from Stoyanovskiy. Abusing the inside hand of Semenov. And a huge opportunity here for Krasilnikov and Stoyanovskiy. Semenov serving to stay in the game. Stoyanovskiy the target on the inside as well. Second swing for it for Stoyanovskiy, and there you have it. Stoyanovskiy and Krasilnikov qualify for their third medal match as a pairing in just 3 events. It's their second final, and after a second place in Yangshao at the 4-star event, they will be going for gold once again. They win fairly comfortably in the end against Semenov and Leshukov, 21-18, 21-14. Semenov and Leshukov after a bright start in the second, just fell away. Some game, and whoever they play in the final, it will be very, very close. Some game from Stoyanovskiy. We go down courtside to hear from our winners and our first finalists here in The Hague.
Here we are, courtside with Oleg. Congratulations, a very good performance there against your other Russians. Was it tougher than it looked, or was it as straightforward as it seemed?
Thanks very much. Yes, of course it was a tough match because it's our compatriots, and we train with them every time, and we know strong sides of each other.
And you're a very new partnership with Krasilnikov, but you're doing fantastically. There's another chance for another medal. What's the secret?
Yeah, I agree with you. We play fantastic. Like 3 tournaments in a row, we have medal, and I just think we just 2 good players, and we have our chemistry on the court. That's our key.
Congratulations, see you in the final.
Thank you very much.
A very happy Oleg Stoyanovskiy, and rightfully so. 3 Final Fours in a row for this Russian team, and now they have a chance for their second final. Oleg Stoyanovskiy and Vyacheslav Krasilnikov came past the world's #1 team in Andy Mole and Christian Sorin, but they've just knocked out their Russian rivals in Semenov and Leshukov as well. Who will they play in the final? Will it be Holland or will it be Germany? To find out, you'll have to stay with us. But for now, from us at The Hague, it's goodbye.